Hi everybody. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to convert between metric units of area and volume. So in example A, we've been asked to convert each measurement, in this case 3 centimeters squared, to millimeters squared. So the best way to start this is to draw a square. So here we have two squares which are identical. Now to convert centimeters squared to millimeters squared, I'm going to have our first square in centimeters, and this will be 1 centimeter. We'll make every length the same. Our other square will measure in millimeters, and remember it's the same size, so this will be 10 millimeters. And again, every length is the same. So now to work out the area of our first square, well, this will be the length times the width. So the area will be 1 centimeter multiplied by itself, which will give us 1 centimeter squared. The area of our second square, well, again, it'll be the length times the width, so 10 millimeters multiplied by itself. So this will give us 100 millimeters squared. What this means then is that 1 centimeter squared is exactly the same as 100 millimeters squared, and we can write this as a ratio. So if we consider the ratio of their areas, well, we'll have centimeters squared to millimeters squared, and this is 1 to 100. So for example A, 3 centimeters squared, well, this would be 1 multiplied by 3. We can multiply the right-hand side by 3, so 100 times 3. And this will give us 300 millimeters squared. And this will be 300 for part A. And then for question C, convert 600 millimeters squared to centimeters squared. Well, if we look at on the right-hand side, now we have 600 millimeters squared. We can multiply the 100 by 6 to make 600. We'll do the same to the left-hand side, and 1 times 6 will give us 6. So this will be 6 centimeters squared. So do you want to try and work out questions B and D? You can pause the video, and when you come back, we'll go through the work solution. Okay, so welcome back if you had to go. So for question B, 8.2 centimeters squared, well, we'll multiply the 1 by 8.2. We'll do the same to the right-hand side, 100 multiplied by 8.2, and this will give us 820 millimeters squared. And then for part D, well, looking at the right-hand side now, we'll have 100 times 15 to make 1500. Then we'll multiply the 1 by 15, and this will give us 15 centimeters squared, okay? And in example 2, we're going to look at converting between metric volumes. Okay, so for example 2, we've been asked to convert each measurement to the units shown, and we're going to begin with 1 centimeters cubed to millimeters cubed. So again, I'm going to start by sketching a cube. So we have two cubes, which are congruent, and they're both identical. We'll measure the first one in centimeters, so we'll have 1 centimeter for every length. And our second cube will measure in millimeters, so this will be 10 millimeters. We know the area of a base here will be 1 centimeter squared. Depth is also 1 centimeter, so this volume will be 1 centimeters cubed. This will be 100 millimeters squared. We'll multiply it by the depth of 10 millimeters. So the volume from this one will be 1000 millimeters cubed. So now again, we can write our ratios. We have centimeters cubed to millimeters cubed, which is 1 to 1000. So we know for question A, we'll have a volume of 1000 millimeters cubed. And for part C, well, if we've got a volume of 2000 millimeters cubed, we can multiply this by 2. We'll do the same to the other side. Then this will have a volume of 2 centimeters cubed. So again, do you want to try and work out question B and D? You can pause the video, and when you come back, we'll go through the work solution. Okay, so welcome back if you had a go. So for question B, we've got 0.5 centimeters cubed. So we'll halve this one. We'll halve the 1000 on the right-hand side, and this will give us 500 millimeters cubed. And then for question D, well, we need 85,000, so we can multiply this 1000 by 85. We'll do the same to the 1, so this will give us 85 centimeters cubed. So we're told that a wall of an area of 400,000 centimeters squared needs to be painted, and a tin of paint covers an area of 16 meters squared and costs £12.50. What is the cost of painting the wall? So perhaps you want to try this question yourself. You can pause the video, and when you come back, we'll go through the work solution. Okay, so welcome back. From reading the question, we need to convert 400,000 centimeters squared into meters squared. So we need a ratio connecting meter squared to centimeter squared. Well, if we have a square of 1 meter, we have a congruent square, which we're measuring in centimeters. The area of this square will be 1 meter squared. The area of a other square will be 10,000, 100 times 100 centimeters squared. So our ratio is 1 to 10,000. And we need to convert 400,000 centimeters squared into meters squared. So we have 400,000. So you can see we need to multiply the right-hand side by 40. We'll do the same to the left-hand side. So this will be the same then as 40 meters squared. And we're told that a tin of paint can cover 16 meters squared. So the number of tins of paint that we need would be 40 divided by the 16. And this works out as 2.5. But the problem is we can't buy 2.5 tins. We have to buy 3 tins. So we need 3 lots of £12.50, which works out as £37.50. Okay. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found that useful. If you did find that helpful, please like and subscribe. And you can download the full lesson and worksheet from my website, mrmathematics.com. There's a link in the description below. Thanks again, and take care.